Have you ever found yourself in a moment of crisis where the world suddenly seems to grind to a halt? Imagine a ceramic teacup falling. As it descends toward the floor, every fragment of time stretches. The amber liquid suspends in midair, glistening like a frozen sculpture. This is the phenomenon of time dilation, a common report from survivors of accidents and high-stress events. But what is truly happening inside our minds? In these split seconds, your body's alarm system takes over. Your pupils dilate, drinking in every available photon of light to assess the threat. To the person experiencing it, time doesn't just feel slow. It feels hyper-vivid. Every detail is magnified as if life has switched to high definition. Consider the experience of a skydiver. As they leap from the aircraft, the initial rush of wind is a chaotic blur of motion and sound. But as adrenaline surges, the visual speed shifts. The horizon becomes steady, and the seconds of free fall seem to expand into minutes of pure awareness. Think of a car swerving to avoid an obstacle. The driver recalls the screech of tires and the texture of the asphalt in excruciating detail. In scientific experiments, participants falling towards safety nets were asked to look at a digital chronometer. Surprisingly, they couldn't read the fast-moving numbers. This suggests that the brain's internal clock isn't actually speeding up. Instead, the secret lies in how we process and store these intense moments. To find the answer, we must journey into the neural pathways. At the center of this experience is the amygdala, the brain's emotional radar. When the amygdala detects danger, it sends an emergency signal to the rest of the brain, prioritizing the survival of the individual above all else. Simultaneously, the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for logical processing, is flooded with neural activity as it tries to navigate the crisis. Under normal circumstances, our brains are very selective. We don't need to remember the color of every car we pass on our way to work. But during a traumatic event, the amygdala bypasses the standard filters. It forces the brain to record every sensory detail with unprecedented density. It's like switching from a low-resolution security camera to an ultra-high-speed cinematic rig. The brain captures more frames per second than usual. Every microdata, the scent of rain, the specific pitch of a sound, is etched into your long-term memory in real time. So, the brain isn't actually slowing down time while the event is happening. The slow motion is actually an illusion created during recall. When you look back at the event, your mind finds a massive amount of data stored in your memory for a very short period. Because you have so many memories of those few seconds, your consciousness concludes that the event must have lasted a long time. Consider this. A ticking clock moves at a constant pace. But to a brain in overdrive, the space between the ticks is filled with a lifetime of information. The more memory we have of an experience, the longer we perceive that experience to be. It is the memory density hypothesis. This mechanism is an ancient evolutionary gift. In the wild, maximizing awareness during a predator attack could mean the difference between life and death. By stretching our perception, our ancestors had more subjective time to process their surroundings and find an escape route. Today, this wiring still protects us. It gives our consciousness more footage to review, helping us learn from dangerous mistakes so we can avoid them. As the crisis passes, the amygdala settles, and the brain returns to its normal, efficient way of perceiving the world. The time dilation ends, but the vivid memory remains a permanent record of the moment your brain fought to keep you safe. Our perception of time is not a fixed reality, but a flexible tool. It is a testament to the incredible power of the human brain. Next time you feel a moment stretching, remember, it's your mind working at its absolute peak to protect the most valuable thing you have. Thank you for exploring the neuroscience of time with us. Stay curious, stay safe, and appreciate the wonders of your own consciousness.